how much. See? Alright, hold on the one at a time, people. We are gonna do your research also.
How much that? 10 million about how much?
No, I don't know. I think it's Jamaican.
Yeah, but me
I
have say
think
how
it's
much in the US.
like 10.
I
Oh
mean, I
no,
will do that.
20,
You Google the
100,000.
consistency and me see how much of the money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Check out that. Yeah. How much is 10 million JMB?
Elizabeth.
Bless up in a winning streak. You hear from your people in McKay Valley? Yeah, may I say, send Dale some videos. Say, yo, hold up there,
Cave
so
Valley
watch out.
fuck up, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cave Valley fuck up. Like the house them really like covered by the water. Me see some video. And
So
Rico,
four.
don't set up your live. Don't set up your live enough. You're really doing that. It was just a joke.
no, I
Cause
Google me, I Google something.
No,
okay,
in
because
my
I
Google
gotta
some me that ask winning.
So
Yeah, me that
Saint
ask
I
winning
Elizabeth.
have
streak and for me here from the people them.
Saint
From Cave
Elizabeth
Valley.
have four.
I
So
have
Saint
work to
Elizabeth
do
have
Out of
later.
four. So that
62,000 there.
yeah. So Saint Elizabeth have four. So that have four.
62,000.
40 million.
Yeah.
So 40 million that. You see me?
What can 62,000 do really? Can
That's
it?
what me
It could give
say.
you tents. It could give you tents. It could give you water.
How much you say you have? 4?
You know, Saint
Saint
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 62K.
Probably,
So like
probably
40 million.
tents.
Times 4, yeah.
Becoming like a
Yeah.
boathouse, them people are shopping for Simone. Fuck
Or they
62,000,
get.
brother.
You
Go clear them
don't like
structure, all of them things
the
them.
the Amazon houses. Do you not like that, DL? The Amazon houses, or you
But
don't
the
like that
Amazon,
idea?
one Amazon house now about 10,000 or 5,000,
No, some of them are cheap.
3,000.
Some of them are cheap.
That
Yeah,
what?
about that.
248,000?
Oh, but 64,000. Yeah,
Bless
that's not nice.
yeah, bless up winning streak. Glad for you say here for your family, me daddy, isn't it? Bless up Harris.
Big up winning streak.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Respect streak one item.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This 10
Yeah,
million per.
back to business, Great Edwards.
My mother did land back in the place, we know go on. She
Yeah?
land in like two weeks, 2 days ago. My mother forward back.
Oh, she fall back. Yeah, yeah, you say nobody here for your mother.
I never
That
hear
good
from her.
man, yeah man. Blessing
Yeah,
man,
she forward
blessings
back.
man.
Yeah, she just say what she did
Oh,
there.
good.
Yeah, she did have to drive go way down one place to get like signal. So she just wait it out
Uh
and then cancel her
Did
flight
she have
like 2
power? Did
times.
she have power though? Did she have power?
No, she didn't have power. Yeah, she did have to drive like 30 minutes to charge her phone and stuff. Her flight get delayed must be 2 times, she said. But she there back, you know.
yeah,
So
that's good. That's good. So
Thank
she's safe
God.
and
I think the money
Mm-hmm.
need to go up more. I don't know if money go to this.
You
All
need more
right,
money, man.
the money, right? Well on. Let me see. This
Okay,
includes.
go look at my Amazon houses too. Let's think of a plan that we can share that 64 can stretch.
Okay. Send me. All right. So this. All right. So Prime Minister
Simone,
Dr. Democrat
I don't
Anthony
feel like oh sorry, yes,
the
yes, yes, yes.
major measures to support families and communities impacted by Hurricane Melissa. This includes constituency relief funding, thousands of water tanks, duty-free Starlink and solar equipment, school support, field hospitals, custom duty and GCD relief extended, ongoing restoration of electricity and water, housing relief. Now, the 10 million per constituency, I don't know how that will be spent. What is this for? Because 10 million Jamaican dollar. I need to know this. Is it must be Jamaican dollar, right, people? Or is US?
It has to be US.
I think it's
The water tank, I like that idea. Everybody should have. That's a good idea because that's something that, can always be there for the people them and um
no, I think it's
yeah, it has to
Jamaican
be 10
dollar.
million because that can't even.
Did Tisha here from fair people in Machilani?
Not sure, but not here, but that's about Tisha from when.
Yeah, because French say people them there Chilani, we not hear about that.
Oh,
Tisha
I
every
never
day in
heard
the bush is
anything.
blessed up, and yeah, me say want to know if the people them safe or if I hear from them. Yeah, me still not hear from my people them a Brownstone sentence still, but
Mm.
yeah.
Jaja.
But
So
Dale, me not feel like the money for split up,
Yo, vendetta
Me not
people.
feel like the money for split up, Me feel like you're supposed to have one structure of people have the money and then them go from zone to zone And me know them want to do everything in a rush. But yeah, me I said that
Mm-hmm.
we don't want them disperse the money to some different people and the money not reach the people them and the people them still
All
a
right.
look towards certain people, you see me?
Okay, hold on the one night time. Hold on. Big myself in the winning streak. I check in the building. I said, me love war. Sniper up on the building top. Forward Josie one night time. Them, you see me?
Pull it through a song cock that. Check him out, get put on your
All right. You see me? All concert in one parish. Big myself, you know. And me I try search that while about that time. I say, yo, you don't have enough constituency. Cause that's a 4 or some parish of 4. Some have whatever and stuff like that. That's what he was showing me.
That's why I 10 million Jamaican because most of them land there St. Elizabeth no farmland.
And and I like the whole parish what I get 110 million now. The constituency meaning
Yeah,
that so in a one parish you have more 5
yeah,
or
it's
more
like
Enough
little road, yeah.
towns, yeah. Little village and towns, right?
yes, so
Yeah,
that media. So basically, all right, 10 million this person of a clean up on us or a billion on us or help on us.
yeah. Yeah, I
So
must
the
say clean up
MPs
still.
them
Man, I feel like I
MPs
wait
them and
him.
whatever. I will get some money. So there's other things. So, all right, so 5 million for Senton and Clarendon. 3 million for all other parishes. You see me? So the people may get 10 million at Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, and Trelawney. Those are the
Yeah,
ones
them need
getting
that.
10 million per constituency. Between 4,000 and 5,000 water tanks will be distributed in hardest hit communities. Extra focus on schools, families with young children and the elderly. MPs in most affected parish will allocate 2 million for trucking. That is St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. James. Others allocated 1.5 million or 1 million based on impact for trucking. All right, restoring water supplies. 631 water system were disrupted wide. 66% of customers now have water restored. St. Catherine and St. Thomas over 87% restored. 40 generators deployed to water facilities plus additional rentals. Water trucking supporting hospitals, shelters, and communities. Duty-free Starlink and solar equipment. Starlink systems and solar equipment will enter duty-free and GCT free to speed, power, and internet restoration in Hardy. Okay, so if you are saying Starlink system down at Jamaica and solar equipment right now, it's duty-free and GCT free. That's what they're saying right now. So if you not send
Oh, okay.
So if you not send things to Jamaica, I'm telling you, no, if you not send certain things right now under say relief for Jamaica, duty free and GCT free right now. So if you not
That's
send
good to
barrel,
know.
if you
That's
not
good to
send
know.
barrel to Jamaica right now, now is the best time to send barrel and not until the end.
Yeah.
So if you send out
You
five
can send your
barrel,
Christmas barrel. Get your Christmas barrel done one time.
yeah. So right now sending in the solar panel them equipment duty free right now. So if you've been on a solar system, now at the right time to start get some solar panel and you send them in. You see me? Solar equipment. That means they cover the panel them and stuff like that. So if you know anything you want to buy, if it's solar, now is the time to buy them and send them in. Also, the Starlinks them, if you don't want to buy a couple of them and send in, buy a couple of them. You see me on the spot
Yeah,
like
how
that.
does the Starlink thing work? Is the Wi-Fi isn't it free for the Wi-Fi?
All right, no, the Starlink in Jamaica that they're giving if you have a flow phone, it is free until this month done. You can collect
Oh, because
it on
someone told me their family member got charged $500 to borrow Starlink. I'm like, huh? So how would that make sense? It's just a chop chop, or is you have to pay a certain money
No, I
to
think
have access to certain things, like
maybe never connect to
a
it. I don't know.
device, maybe?
Maybe never connect to it good or I don't know why it's just a charge 500 to borrow
No,
Starlink.
they said people are charging like individuals $500 to
Oh
use Starlink.
no! Those people have the Starlink internet at them yard, so them are sell for them internet.
Oh, so they have a box,
Yeah, them
like
have
what
a
they're
box.
saying here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I
So
wasn't sure how it worked. Okay.
that's what happened right there. So if you have a Starlink box or whatever, if it's standard or the mini, you can if you have your yard right now, you go pick up. So you can people are
Yeah,
selling the internet.
them a chop $500 a day to use it.
Yeah, 500 a day if you use
So
it.
I was
So
like, isn't it free? So I was kind of confused. I'm like, why would this,
no,
but if they need more Well, I
It's
don't understand.
it's free, meaning where if you have a flow phone and you're in Jamaica, you see me? What you can do, right, is go on your flow phone, the and go into the settings and actually connect, change the network to Flow Starlink. Then you will be able to use the free satellite flow down there. But if you don't connect to it, yeah, you can't use the free. Because they have a free one I go on until the end of this month, you know. But you have to know,
Okay, thanks for
yeah,
explaining.
but you have
I
to have a
wasn't
flow.
sure.
There is a video.
Okay, so I'll tell the person the flow thing.
Yeah, the man them we are charge because them have them own something. So them I go
Them a
chop.
chop hard, yo.
Yeah, that I go on the so.
500 a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
check,
looking
check,
for the
check,
video.
check, check, check.
Bless up.
CV, where were you? I got abused.
Why, I apologize, you don't know. Hurricane Melissa abused Jamaica, so right now you just have to go and hold out, mama. You understand?
Okay, okay. I'll play number 2 for that for sure.
Yeah, man, it rough right now, you see me. Blessings and respect to all
How
the
you
people.
doing?
They are going to hold it like a G, man, you know me, I say. Yeah, we don't really get it that hard, so we can't complain. Me see people they
Oh,
celebrate.
that's good.
What I call in for say is I don't know, from the get-go, I already knew that the Jamaican government was gonna do some dumb, stupid thing like what they're doing with money distribution to constituents and stuff like that. And I already knew because it's been that way for ages. That's what they do. They divide up money and give it to different communities. And when the money coming at the communities, the money get robbed up, go here, so go there, so go there, so peace out. Just like when they contract contractors to build anything, the money, the overhead is so high, so ridiculous. And then when it bottom out, I say, but it shouldn't cost $1 billion to do something. Just a few years back when they were doing some renovation of a police station, I forgot which parish they were doing it in, and something towards 50 million just for some minor renovation, and you're looking like, what? What could have possibly cost that? Like, what not talk about? But I saw when the money break up and go all over, it just start to just like get crazy. So saying that to say, I am assuming it has to be 10 million USD. This is just me, an assumption. It didn't say it, but it has to be 10 million USD. It can't be 10 million Jamaican, because we're not even gonna look this stuff. Do remember that for example, St. Elizabeth have a population of what, about 150,000 people? 150,000 people. So clear as day, there is no way it could be like $1 million Jamaica. Yeah, like
It
10
has to
million.
be US. Even though it's per constituency, they're saying it's not for like it's a per constituency.
Yeah, but even if, all right, check it like this, right? If it was Jamaican dollar and it was 40 million for St. Elizabeth, right? 40 million with 150,000 people.
Still short. It's way
That would
short.
be nothing. That would literally be nothing. A matter of fact, let me pull up my trusty calculator right here and do that mathematics.
See where that me that say no money enough to share can give nobody dog. One source of people to have the money and make sure that the money move the way it for move. You see me I say deal?
Yeah.
Hold
Let's split
on.
up the money dog. Yeah,
Hold
do
on.
your calculation.
So 40 million Jamaican dollars divided by 150,000 people would be $266. So there's no way it could be Jamaican. Like literally. So it has to be USD. Now, let's take it a step further, right? 40 million USD. Just bear in mind 40 million USD, right? Divided by 100,000 people is the same thing. Now, I understand how I go on here, sir. Right? But when you times the $266 by 150, that would be 40,000 Jamaican dollars per person. So either way you take this,
it's still bad.
It's ridiculous. No, they this might be, initial or whatever response or whatever. But I want to show you how ridiculous the Jamaican government is. Yes, them are this, that. This is stupidity at its highest level. You're telling me that you have a military, right? Military people. Listen to me good. The Jamaican military, 2,000 something soldiers plus about 4,000 reserves, say about 6,000 soldiers, right? If you actually activate some of the reserve with active soldiers, say around 3,000 boots on the ground, 3,000 boots, you know that a lot of them are already being paid. So, and I like say, yo, you have to pay them, because them already I get paid. You understand? You're just deploying them to aid. When they put out these SOEs, we see more soldiers on the street when on the SOE that we see in a hurricane relief. Maybe I'm just tripping. I mean, I don't see that.
Oh, no, all right. You're saying SOEs using more soldiers on the ground.
Yeah.
But what if it's that the soldiers right now, with what was going on, this is not a SOE. This is actually a disaster where the soldiers are scattered across the country. I don't know how much you have in reserve. I don't know.
I'm telling you, 4,000.
Uh-huh.
So I am saying it should not be, because this is a natural disaster, which should be a state of emergency naturally. So it should be declared a state of emergency and deploy them.
So
But see, remember say the people them now have video. Remember say them now have video. The soldier them are do what them are doing. So you don't know what them station. Like when the politician them have video, the SOE them in the community them that have video. But you don't know what the soldier them are do right now. You know what I'm saying?
Stick a pin. We do know what they're not doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing, but I know what they're not doing. They're not building. They are not building anything right now, because it was assessed. Damages were assessed, and
them are clear. Them are clear the place. You have to clear the place before they rebuild. CV.
Oh no, listen, no, brother, listen to me. This whole soldier thing, with all the roads you see, people getting robbed and stuff like that. Do you see soldiers at checkpoints in and out of places?
No.
So why are y'all making a defense for that, not realizing that?
No, we're not saying them up on the road. We are talking about them clear the destruction areas. That we are talking about.
The amount of soldiers, you should see that. You should see them at checkpoints.
They should be spread out in those kind of areas.
Them should have checkpoint and all of them stuff.
Correct. Just like on the SOE, you should see them active. You understand what I'm saying?
It wasn't declared. That is the problem.
Even if they're visible, right? Just to deteriorate the thieving and the robbing alone, there should be some sort of presence or
should be declared. Like they should have checkpoints, but they don't have that.
So why don't I'm saying to you? So you're saying, state of emergency have not been declared. Why? That's the first question you should ask. On the like this is insane. All right, do you remember COVID? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mashallah, everything goes into effect. So what's
that's a good point. That's a good point. They were able to control the people during COVID.
Or some place now have internet and them thing there. So even if them have checkpoint and them thing there, you don't know CV. You drive out the whole country.
I am saying to you, right?
No, but that's ask a question, you see me?
No, you hear what I said to you? I don't know what they are doing. I can only tell you what they're not doing.
Okay.
Now I know they're not doing this. It's because currently they're allocating the funds to the constituencies rather than deploying the troops to do the work.
Yep. Moreover, so you say you're supposed to say military force are going to a community them and do all of them something.
The tents, set up some tents and
Moreover, so you say because you see the politician them are going to the community, but we not see the soldier them there.
A soldier helicopter for your land, a build up facilities. People so hungry.
Moreover, so you say
everywhere set up. That is what
you're supposed to and place where unreachable. You're supposed to see how even the helicopter them and soldier jump out a helicopter go assist people. We not see none of them this up there. We not see none of them clippings. We not see nothing. Moreover, so you say that we not see nothing.
Me grew up watching soldiers them a train, ears carrying and ball field, chuck out a helicopter, lick up them face when them a learn for fire gun, when them a mash up them hand and slide up on rope. This is what I've seen growing up. All soldiers train. I've been watching stuff all over the world. When UN forces go out, they're putting UN soldiers are peacekeepers, right? This is what they do, right? So alone, either Jamaica can do it or they can't do it. If you can't do it, then you ask for help from other countries, other soldiers. The other day, we were going in 80. Jamaica sent soldiers got 80 for got 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Are we only see the US military helicopter and them thing now? We not see we own.
And the
Yes,
foreign
me.
countries, the
They're
Spanish
dropping,
countries.
as you said, they're dropping the
Hmm.
ball. They're dropping the ball right there. The moment them not declare that, and actually have a soldier, the military, do these work.
Yeah. Or when they
Yeah.
remember the problem in Mobay CV when there was the whole gun problem and they did state of emergency, like hello, that really like it's just even just the image, right? Because if the image is even out there, obviously they can't be everywhere, but if it had a certain image where people believe things and it hits social media, it can cut a
Yeah.
lot of the shit out, right? And give
Yeah,
a lot of hope too.
I see one a real talk see because we see even the firefighter them are gonna rescue people. I know we not see no soldier going in the
Hmm.
community to rescue nobody.
All
I
right.
haven't
And
seen no video with
the whole,
one.
all right, the whole west side of the country actually have checkpoints. You go into the west right now, there should be checkpoints,
Yeah,
soldiers, and because then you would have a less whatever people that get robbed or like a certain
yeah,
people. If you don't have reliefs are going, you cannot go, you cannot pass. You have to have a
yeah.
reason to be going here. Set up tents or whatever. Cardinal have the part that make sure your soldier them in their work, actually, clean up and stuff like that. Have
Well,
these
Yeah,
checkpoints.
yeah,
Agree.
yeah,
I don't know how much ten should I pitch already. When I
yeah.
cruise it, when I
Yeah,
revive,
what is a tent? Like fuck.
we
And
can't pitch.
you're supposed to see military truck are going to go relocate the people them.
Yeah.
Even if them like it, yes or fucking no, because the country have to get back together. So you have to go leave because the people them are go clear out the place, you see me?
And
And
not everywhere,
rebuild.
just the hot spots. So just the hot spots to give an image so at least a thief can say, let me think twice. Like we don't even have that. Right now, they're like the thieves are like, fuck, they doing shit and they're bold right
Yeah.
now.
All right, them must say a
CV,
lot.
you remember what the CV that say the government them have to make some hard decision.
Yeah,
Bring in
yeah.
the soldier them and take the people them out of fucking community if them more left, yes or no.
But you don't need.
Relocate them and then build some tent, give them and them thing there, you see me?
You don't
Bring them
necessarily.
a some shelter.
You don't necessarily need to take them away from their communities. Unless you're in a community where you're on a mudslide or active water and stuff like that. I'm telling you, you can literally them have bulldozers. This is the thing. When the average person think about these situations, they're not realizing that the government have all access, right? So this thing about can't go places, can't rescue people, that's all nonsensical. That's just human beings not thinking logical. There is no equipment that Jamaica have that the government don't have access to. None at all. So
So Chevy say people are do search and rescue.
yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. That's on a small scale. What we're talking about is a national scale. We're talking about people making it look like, oh, because you're not see. Let me tell you something. If the soldiers were active the realest way, there's no way you can video anything without seeing them. A matter of fact, they would be the one, all the news, everything will be broadcast in this. So you're not seeing it because it's not happening on the scale. They can only hide what is being kept on a small scale. So let's say some soldiers are doing some search and rescue. You have a 50 soldier here. 50 soldier to help a parish of 150,000 people? Make it make sense. You understand? On top of that, as I said, if Jamaican forces can't handle it, you ask for help. Where the forces from Canada, the forces from America, where the soldiers them are active boots on the ground? Remember, if you don't ask for it, you can't get it, Because
And we're
yeah,
part of the Commonwealth. We would help. Like we are raising funds. We would help. Just
yeah,
ask.
because it's more. It seemed to me this is
We have to
more
get the invitation.
money oriented. Because
But see we more ask you one question though. The people that we see coming through the airport, we not see them are doing the work, we not see no clippings of them are doing the work. Airport now full of people, so them are coming, come get aid. We not see them people are doing nothing.
because you can't just go. That's the whole point. Everybody wants to go help, but you can't. You understand? And it should
You
not.
have to be assigned roles because if anything happens to these people and they're not properly accommodated and have proper tasks, people could get hurt, people could get sued. It's not
People
so
getting
easy.
robbed and stuff like that. So you come into this country and go into an area, you're gonna endanger yourself. You can just like them I tell you can bring malaria, you can bring diseases. People are already in a bad situation, and you are forward in that. So yes, people may have like good thoughts and want to help and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I know so it go. Now let's all right, me ask you a question. Since me are the idiot Chevy. So sir go out to you. The Black River
Yeah.
Hospital. It up and running?
Me don't know. Me don't know.
Okay,
Me
No,
yeah.
can't tell you nothing about it.
Black River Hospital, it up and running?
no damage.
Okay, so me ask you a question. Does it take 7 days to repair that hospital?
No.
It
I
can't take less than
I
that still. Isn't it?
I seen Chinese people build a whole fucking hospital in 2 weeks. Fuck.
Who?
it's not shiny, but I'm saying
No,
I
no,
don't
I'm
know
just saying in
Wait, wait, wait,
general,
wait.
I've seen
Hold
that.
on, hold on, hold on. Do you remember? Do y'all remember COVID? When in China,
That's what I'm
how many
trying to say.
hospitals
Chinese
they
build theirs in a
erected
couple weeks,
in two
and it was
days?
good.
Yeah, but the
Oh, the
freight, them
big,
have to
big,
get
big
them
one
have to
there.
get the freight. Them would have to go get the freight in the country. And yeah, say yo, them have to go get the freight.
You
Them
don't
have to
have
get things lift it out, them have to get transport.
no, but
So
we're not.
everything different,
Go on,
dog.
we're not talking
Remember?
about. Go on, we're not talking about none of that. Not about no
Uh,
steel. Let's
No,
just figure
we're talking about little fix, put a
mass
piece
steel.
of wood here, a little zinc here, and
Wood and
two
zinc.
things. Yeah, we're
Wood and
talking about
zinc.
things you can find on the ground and recycle and use in the
7 days.
meantime. Patch
People
up,
with it. The people just
and
need to
then you
listen.
fix it up later.
me,
Yeah, you just need to do patchings.
me agree with your CV. And with the hospital, them need to drop some military tent and them thing there right at the hospital too. And that me did I tell Dave.
So let me
Dale,
show
you
you.
see me I say? And I
All
tell
right.
Dale say drop some military tent with some bunk bed and them thing, then them could have build back the hospital, put some Delco and generator, whatever you want to put there. Yes, I may I
One.
say Simon and get busy and
All right.
yeah.
monitor the area. Yes, I may I
All right.
say zone off the area.
So
Meta
yeah,
thing of
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yo, me I say too. Now, all I was say let the
Hmm.
experts work and this and that. That is the problem. That is the problem. Jamaica has been this way from ever since. And this is why nothing ever gets done. Because if I call out the government, the people them run out and them say what they must say. But when everything's said and done, then they turn around and cost the government. You see, these are the people, human beings are the problem. This is why these societies can't function properly. You will never have things get done properly because people are going to say, let the experts work when the experts are not experts. They are not
Mhm.
experts.
They're not even educated in certain things, so how can
They,
they look
they
up
have
people that blow
proven
up?
it. They have proven it over and over that they are not experts. So the Black River Hospital, the first thing you're supposed to do, like rain don't fall already, right? So is it underwater? No. So what you have to do? Bring in the structural engineer. So I'm an expert, so I'm going to speak as an expert. So you bring in the structural engineers to check out the building, check out the structure. If what's there is feasible to repair the roof upon and whatever needs fixing, right? So if they sign off on the structure being safe enough to build, to put back a roof on and fix up windows and stuff like that, then you go ahead, right? This is how it's done. Now, what stopped the government from doing these things oftentimes is what we call red tape and yellow tape. For example, in California, after the wildfires, right? When Donald Trump came in, remember under Biden, they could not rebuild. The reason they cannot rebuild right away because the contracts, this, that, you can't privatize it, just like in Jamaica. Under these situations, you cannot privatize. So unless the parliament then pass laws allowing it to happen, right? So you have to cut through the yellow tape and the red tape because remember, when it comes to building in Jamaica, like anywhere else, it's a lot of laws. So a man can, you need floor plan. It's a whole process to get a floor plan. The floor plan itself costs over
Inspectors,
350,000 Jamaican dollars for a floor plan.
inspectors, because they're gonna have to make
All of
sure
that.
that things are safe.
So blueprint, you have to understand. No, building, no, what go on, people are talk. Just if you want to put up a house, because they can come and put a stop order. You can get in trouble, you start build up your house. You understand me? So if them run in while you build a house and put a stop order, you get F. Now, if you go through the proper channels, it will cost you $1 million just for floor plan, blueprint, this stand and the third. You have to know these things. So it's called yellow tape, red tape. It's not easy to just boom, bam, bam, and
No,
just
government moves slow in general. Like just when you ask something from the government or make a request, sometimes it can take 6 months or to a year. Like if you're lucky. Like everything moves slow. Period in government, right? So
But
nothing's
see,
gonna be
you
done
know, say
overnight.
politics, the people them start play. Politics, the people them start playing now that.
Everybody have play
Cause may I tell you,
politics.
say one for yeah, but may I say one set of people, Simon, supposed to have the money and I go make sure say it a go rough still, but have some whole heap of people. Yes, may I say we're gonna situate under
But go on,
one body
go on.
of the government.
We are gonna do with money in a Saint Elizabeth right now. You're the people of Saint Elizabeth. What are you gonna do with money?
Say
You
like
don't got no
for
shop.
all of the situation them.
What are you gonna
No, may I
do?
say like bring in supplies and all of them stuff.
You hear me I say?
So what the politician them are gonna do with the money them whatever say?
Yeah, me all right. So now me I talk to you about because me I
Yeah, so that's
reminded
why I tell you, so the money not supposed to split gone away.
in these situations, right? The money, people, everybody look for money. Money is a very confusing thing. Money tends to confuse the average individual because they don't see money for what money is. So that's the first problem we're gonna have right there. I'm sure my wife explained to her. I said, look here, if you have 150,000 people and you give them $1,000 each, how much money is that? $1,000 is only $150,000. I'm just trying to show y'all that if you do that, you already reach how much money already? 150 million USD. How you think this gonna balance out? Does it make sense? Yeah, break up. It is not feasible. So people,
So what
because
am I use it and do?
it doesn't matter what you can use it and do with us. I try to tell us that it is nothing in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? It is nothing in the first place because you give 150,000 people $1,000 each. That is 150 million USD. So I am explaining to y'all that the money is confusing to the average individual because they hear 150
It's
million
not a lot.
US. But when you break it down, it is nothing. That's what I want you to understand. So if you're to take $150 million and give it to 150,000 people, that's $1,000 each. It cannot do anything. Therefore, the government has to be hands-on and do the repairs for the people, get the blueprints for the people, facilitate the structure building and rebuilding for the people because they will not be able to afford it. Even if you gave them $1 million each.
You still can't build a house.
Cannot do it. Plus, labor is going to cost so much because of demand, supply, and demand.
Sewage. Don't forget the sewage, plumbing, all that stuff.
It cannot.
They're
It
gonna have to
cannot
figure it
work.
out because obviously whatever worked didn't work. So they're gonna have to redo the whole sewage and pipes and everything again.
Everything. It can't work.
Basically,
But
you're starting from scratch.
the people
Yeah,
can't
like
deal
it's
with this.
fresh land that you just bought.
Giving them money and stuff can't work.
Yeah, and
Cannot work.
then no Simone, you have to go have people that survey the land them too, you know.
Exactly. Back to
So that's
basics,
a
like we're just
situation
buying
to you
land.
see.
Yeah, yeah. It's like we bought land in the bush.
Yep.
Like we bought it's
We
like we
don't
bought
know
land in the
title.
desert.
No title, no deeds.
No title, no deeds, no square
One.
Yep.
foot. Divider who deserves this much
Yep.
space versus who deserves that much space.
Right now, the land them change up. People
Yep.
gonna say, "My land this, my land that." It's gonna be crazy.
What?
Yep.
Everything
And then
shifted.
now
You had that nice piece of land and
Simone
shift.
people and then now Simone people will never even have a house before. I got in
What
at the
about
mix.
people?
And you can't tell them nothing. Cause when them say yo, them lose
What?
everything, what you gonna know?
I would say it too. I would say it
All
too.
right.
I would say, shit, I lost my house.
Y'all know what's crazy, right? This thing we have, we call it farsight. And the reason why we call it farsight, sight beyond sight, is the ability to know the outcome of something before pursuing it. So people, I say, let the experts work, this, that, blah, blah, blah. What y'all need to understand is that, you see the bill today is one y'all gonna pay for tomorrow. So if y'all allow y'all don't speak up today, Jamaica will be dealing with this problem ages to come. It's gonna be crazy. You think they're gonna be able to just give these people money and these people are gonna build back a life? They cannot. We will have to take care of these people for a long, long time to come. So all who think, if you think giving them food and supply is going to be sustainable, no, they need home. They need the infrastructure to fix back so them can get back to work and work for themselves. Or else these people are going to be dependent upon the state for years to come. So
and that me that tell DLCV, say the people them have to build back the community, the business community to say people them can work. So when you find when them actually have them house, jobs are there for the people them.
And that's why we talk about like the government identify some complex or whatever and make build up.
Yeah, remember that when I say yo, find a piece of land, build some housing scheme. Yes, I may say place the people them. Find job and them thing for the people.
And then after when them get the house, them they work and they maintain it.
Yes.
And that is the thing, right? It is so insane. That's why I try to show the people them say, we have to pay attention. We have to see what going on in the rest of the world and use it as the example what first world countries do to other countries. For example, what's going to happen to Gaza, Palestine? What's going to happen, right? So people have to go leave them land. They're going to be placed elsewhere. And then the government are going to take over the land and rebuild it. You, the people, ain't going to have no land. If you sit on 20-acre land and you don't have anything to prove that 20-acre land is yours, and you haven't been paying taxes, you don't have 20 acres of land no more. So you did not just lose a house and car and animals, you lost 20 acres of land.
Yeah, lose everything, money gone.
So when the man them go so boom and build a housing scheme or wherever and really reposition you, put you wherever, just know that you done lost all of that. Now, if you're someone who never had nothing, this is a great thing for you.
Yeah, no, me that's a to deal. Me I say, yo, if you can prove say you own your land and you can rebuild it yourself, yes, me I say, and the government I got give permission for build back right there. So, well, go ahead and do your stuff. You know what I say, but other from that, why I don't know the clean up. Me just say yo after I clean up, I don't know where to go from here.
Stevie, let me ask you a question. Big up the man on the panel.
Yes, sir.
Bless up.
And this is not a political thing. How you think Andrew manage the crisis? That's your opinion.
All right. My opinion, I am not putting it, this is my opinion, I am not putting it on Andrew only. I'm putting it on the Jamaican government, opposition, and, presiding party. Jamaica seemingly have no infrastructure set up for hurricane, and we're a hurricane-prone island, which I find to be crazy because it can't just be Andrew. It would have been every prime minister before him all the way till now. The contingencies, we have dealt with Beryl, we have dealt with Gilbert, Ivan, so on and so forth. So the fact that we do not have the necessary preparations to deal with these kind of situations tells me that the entire Jamaican government is a farce. Because pre the levels, when Katrina hit and them never react to it properly and stuff like that. You see the backlash that come out of Hurricane Katrina? No, do understand that Hurricane Katrina kind of different because America and the Red Cross, Blue Cross, aid, right? So FEMA, this and that, and you get what I'm saying? So they have those things set up for those.
And it still is hard.
But the government still have to get active. That's what I said to you, General.
Yeah, watch you guys watch the documentary on Netflix.
Well, Simone. So my whole thing was me know say Jamaica don't have the capability to deal with something on a scale. So what me think him should have do is make a appeal to the international community to listen. For the biggest storm in so many years, we're gonna need everybody help. You hear what you say? If you don't ask, you don't get it. We know so them have back channel to make requests, but you see, when me think him should have make a public appeal because it's 10 times worse than anybody could have ever fathomed. So,
but DL, didn't you say he applied for the UN thing? Didn't he apply for some UN disaster thing?
Did you say it's 10 times worse than what anyone could have fathomed? That's what you
probably
said?
100.
It is a lot less. It's a lot less than what I
think so?
Did you not hear?
Yeah, it was supposed to be worse.
Okay.
It was supposed to be worse.
Did you not hear my predictions of what that was? A category 6, because we don't have a cat 6, and it was a category 6 hurricane through the center of Jamaica. What you saw in those 5 parishes could have been the entire Jamaica.
Could have been everything.
It did. It was supposed to go through the center, straight through Clarendon up. It was supposed to go through the center of Jamaica, and it turned. A category 6 hurricane going through Jamaica at the speed. Note, it was only moving like 1-2 miles per hour. If that thing moving 1 to 2 miles per hour went through the center of Jamaica, there would be no Jamaica left.
CV, they said 33 foot of rainfall was what was supposed to be predicted.
There would be,
33 feet of rainfall if it went the way it was supposed to go.
So you're saying, oh, this and that. I'm like, the government is under strain, which I find to be so ridiculous, because it's only about 5 parishes hard hit, right? So I'm like, imagine if it was every parish. What would you have been doing then? If you're struggling with this, what would you have done with what was predicted if it had actually come true? What did I do? I them think them look on and I say, but we're not prepared for nothing.
Let them watch Hurricane Katrina on Netflix. The people to this day are still not even recovered. To this day. Because I think it was like the 10-year or 20-year anniversary the other day. They're still recovering.
In a first world country, it's hard to recover from it. Because when you go through these things and your whole house go underwater, and then even worse, you're in a hurricane prone area. So it's like, oh, Jano, the PTSD just thinking about it every day, like, damn, next hurricane can come, like, yo, can wipe you out again. Just like matter about hurricane this and hurricane that. And I'm looking like, General, you know, say kind of spooky right now. Them say another one I blew out there, and I'm like, you know what they would have good is to my people, them get back some more stuff and can go in at the most before more rain start fall again. Because if we get all 3-4 days of rainfall, what happened, really and truly?
It's already raining.
So what's gonna happen? People are gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
People will die, yep.
So,
and that's why I said, that's what I was thinking of for the little brother. Some people are just paranoid. No one's gonna be really thinking straight right now. A lot of people just stress out.
Because people, everybody they think food and water. And I'm telling you, what's priceless is peace of mind. And to human beings, the most peace of mind you can have is having a roof over your head. You can't hungry and sleep comfortably in your bed. But it's hard to sleep comfortable with your belly full with no roof over your head. If you get what I'm saying. You see the people them down there, them have whole heap of food, right? Them get bags of this and bags of rice and bags of flour and bullet beef and water and whole heap of food.
And nobody's giving tents, and tents are cheap. It's freaking me out. Like the amount of money you can pay for like a T-shirt, you can really buy like a $10 tent. Like, what's going on, man? Buy a Temu tent.
Some people in a house without house that have water and food.
Yeah.
Some people have water and food and I pull it.
I appreciate the donations, but some of the money really can go to a tent.
Right. Well, I mean,
so see, the Black River School demolished. Them have no high school down there. None of them something there.
Well, from what I listen, it's been 7 days, so me can't tell.
Hey, where is it there?
I think States the mash up.
States mash up.
The roof.
But this is a situation with them people are willing to relocate, CV.
And
you know, Jamaican people them staying a dog, isn't it?
But you know, you have to laugh, you know. You don't realize what we are trying to tell you.
Americans do it too.
We understand what you said.
Americans worse for that shit.
You're alone, you know, because I tell you something and it's like, sleep. How many times I have to come on these platforms and tell you all the future before it happens? Me telling about COVID already from the get-go. Man-made, Wuhan, China, Ray. Me telling you from the get-go. This is all right. Boom. Remember BLM? Me telling you about BLM from it's like every single time the things are happening, I'm like, yo, this, that. We'll never listen, no problem. Again, let me tell you again. The government did not deploy the soldiers or have not deployed the soldiers to do the groundwork, to do the building, is because they do not want those people to build back. Me as states painful, because if they do that, then they fix up back the people them house and the people them can go back to a semblance of life, and they don't want that because they want to get
okay. Cause them are them smart city. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is they want. But as I tell you, say it. Board smart car, but yo, you have 1,000, 2,000. Do you not understand that we have thousands and thousands of people willing to volunteer to go help build right now? People who have the who can be carpenters, masons, blah blah. We have tons of people who are willing to go volunteer and work. We have soldiers, police who can do the work, firefighters who can do the work. We have people who are from all over the world who want to come in and help. And you're telling me we can't build 100 houses in a week? We can't fix back some house in a week? How you try to tell me, say, how long they can take? How long you think it take to put up block? Eh? You know, so when you have the supplies, you can build a 5-bedroom house, 1-floor house, in a less than a week.
All right. And as we talk about the land and building back them house upon the land, as you say, no for the people, them are going to say, I feed them land, this, I feed them part, that.
Yeah, them are going to fight.
Yeah, too much confusion now go on this stuff. So I guess they go.
Something have to go on.
Yeah, something have to go on. The people them need to get somewhere to stay. I'm with that. Yeah. Them need somewhere to stay.
Yeah. God damn, remember we are talking about this, you know, the cleanup, it hectic, you know, but the rebuild situation.
That's a problem.
Totally lost with this, dog. The rebuild are gonna be a situation, dog.
And the shelter right now, like.
Why not say clean up?
Yeah.
When I say clean up, because you're thinking on an individual basis, an average person basis. You're thinking like, oh boy, Jano, if we go get an excavator, a bulldozer, and this and that, that's a lot of money for me to go get this and get that. The government has all of that. So
yeah, we're talking about for cut back road and them something that a whole heap of place slide way, you know. Yeah. So that that's a new road I forgot build. You know what I mean? A new road I forgot cut and all of them stuff there. So that we that talk about.
Yeah, and brother.
That like clean up talk about.
Oh, yeah, and temporary roads don't take long to build. That's what I'm saying. If you're looking to make a highway,
enough for the place, you know. So enough of them places are still underwater, see where them have got build a certain drainage for them water there. Run go somewhere different and all of them things.
That's why I'm not talking about places that, remember from the get-go, I tell you, I am not speaking of places that's under mud or underwater. That's why I make space, because you can't do nothing with those places right now. That's why I use Black River Hospital, and I asked, you know, obviously me did it right now, so I can't tell you the repairs that they've made. And I said to y'all, if them repair it yet, because if them get them structural engineers, I haven't seen it. So I was like, wait a minute, you get your structural engineers, right? And then you secure, make sure the facility was good. Remember, it's an earthquake, you know, a hurricane. So if the wall them good structurally, or if anything, any beams or anything, I just want you, I don't think y'all understand the building process. Once you get the go ahead, all you need are labor and supplies. When we're building house, it costs a lot, because for me, if I hire 10 man, 5 man for lay a block, couple man for mix cement or rent a cement mixer or whatever, it costs so much. But if the government do it, a 1 tree, you see how fast house build, how fast house fix, you know, take nothing, because it's just people working. It's not a money thing. It's not a labor issue, because you have lots of people to work. So when you have 2 man a build a house, it take a while. Like, you have money problems. When you have 10 man operate on the house, 1 go. In a week, you can rise up a whole house and deck that in a 1 week and it done. Bottom drop everything 1 week. Boom. 3 week, deck dry, you're ready to go. If I think 1 week, ready to live in a.
But all right. With all right, yes, sir. All right, there might be people that can the manpower to do the work and whatever. They go out foundation, drop it wall house and whatever. But won't that take a lot of manpower though?
It would
be like crazy amount of house, because we're not talking like 100 house, 200 house.
No, but I'm saying to you, if you don't start with any, even if you were building 100 a week or repairing a 1,000 a week, I am saying if you don't start somewhere, are you gonna get anywhere?
True.
Every step, the longest journey starts with a step. So if me I
I
go stop
think
and say,
them.
you ever look on a one second, you ever look on a distance where you want to walk go? I look how far it there. Yeah, I said, John, walk over and you start walking and two
That's
journey.
the worst feeling. That's one of my fears. I hate it. 2 times it happened in my life.
Walk,
It looks so close, and you think, okay, I must do this in an hour. Fucking shit took half a day. Fuck
but
that.
you have to walk. So you just say you have
Yep.
to
Start the
start.
If you,
journey.
you have to take the baby steps, or you won't get there.
But as I say, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do that. They have a different plan for that. You see me?
Buy out the people with monkey money as always.
Yeah, but we need the people them to get some shelter somewhere. That's my point right now because it's been over a week now, and that's what I'm looking for right now. Shelter for the people them.
Shelter. And and and,
Shelter.
and deal. That's what me I try to show you, my brother. That's why I talk the way I talk and people don't realize what me I say now. I understand the logistics. I also understand the mindset and I understand what people are trying to do and trying not to do. So you can't look on it one way, you know. For example, do you remember when the hurricane was coming, a lot of people refused to move out of their home? Why is that? Because they would rather stay with their property and go down with the ship. Captain wants, right? That's a one. Two, right? The people that got relocated for burial or whatever got sent to stadium or whatever. Man, I say, yo, bro, the last time them car we got stadium, them left with it, the conditions were brother time of yard. Now that them say, instead of going through them say what they dealt with when they were relocated was so horrible that they would rather stay and face the hurricane.
Because you need people to watch over them. You cannot have people in a place and have a staff. I see them right around the clock. So you know that go.
All right. So I hope y'all are getting it. So people want to stay with them property, them want to own them belongings, where them work for. There's this sense of attachment to even your goat and your whatever, because that's human beings. We have attachment. Yeah, a film piece of land, this a film this. Yes, I'm a born and grow up. Want. This is how human beings are. We're attached to certain things. So knowing say, if you put me in a house, say from St. Elizabeth, I can't make a Clarendon. The fear is that me I lose everything when we did have. Even though you give me this, at any time you can kick me out. So human beings, the sense of security is not there. When it comes to relocation, people are very skeptical about relocating. So when you say, Ray, may I say, well, tents in a Demona community, if you're able to erect some tents and shelters there, fine. But if you're gonna take them away from their parish and bring them somewhere else, they're gonna be very skeptical about that. People is stressed out and mad. If me
Oh my God, they spread rumors.
yeah, me have
They
a
might
year call
kidnap
and you
me,
have for my year call and I can't go put up in my hotel.
harvest my body.
They are stressed me. I talk about that stress. I'm mad. I got mad me. I think about, boy, what if the government are take my land? What if me not get back this? What me not get back? Like them think they're mad people out, brother. So now if you look on things both ways, you know, a lot of like, remember, you know, we are human beings. And even through the bubonic plague, people still a fuck. People still a make baby. Through Spanish influenza, through COVID. Look how much COVID baby. Through COVID baby, me having a dad. Do you have COVID baby too?
Those COVID babies or something else.
we got COVID.
Those COVID baby are reincarnated people. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Yo, I'm just saying, not because natural disasters and stuff are happening, don't think people gonna stop living. No matter how vile situations get, people are still gonna make the best of it. People are gonna be accustomed. I'm just telling you, it's gonna be the Wild Wild West in a lot of these places. And if you think robbery and scamming and madness stop, just know say it's about to get viler.
Yeah, food shortage, I go crime and violence, the outbreaks, like a lot of things are gonna happen.
You understand? Imagine what certain dancer man are gonna do. We want to take over your land long time, and gentrification is a real thing. And I know y'all people don't realize it. The world is corrupt. Y'all have government who are gonna imply gangs and dance and people and corrupted corporations are gonna help to push people off of them land. You understand? Should be away and take over and say, yeah, I'm filming this. So when the government comes, crazy things are going. This is just reality, me agony. You know, I feel like it still. I just how the world work. Human beings will forever be human beings. F up to the max. Understand? Because This is why me not a charity thing, you know. Because in all honesty, me can't deal with it. Imagine say you are one of them charity people right now, and $1 million US dropping in your account right now for aid the people them. No matter how you're benevolent, if you're not used to them kind of money, they no daddy. You let go that money there, no brother.
Yeah, squeeze up 100 toes, 200 toes. Yeah, some people are that.
Then no must. You can't say you hungry. So you get $1 million and you're hungry, brother. You give it $1 million and you turn. Look like an So I know human beings already. We can't even trust ourselves. We can only hope and pray say if we in a certain situation, we will do the right. I just that me I try show no. We are human beings and we are all fallible. So I don't like say, yo, me I tell you say me better than no man. Like me no proud. Come on, bro. If you don't think it, dog, you see a piece of money drop out of a man's pocket. I'm the type of person you drop your money. But even when you look a vice, remember you look a vice, I said, John, you know, come on, people. Come on. Don't bull crap. As a man, I'm going like, you know, right. But saying all of that to say, I do not like how the government is handling it at all. I hated the whole assessment thing. I found it Andrew Olney's response to be garbage. Initially, I said it then. I did not like the fact that he touched down and I shake people and a bag, and I hated that. I hated every second of it. I find it to be so condescending and ridiculous. I saw it as a photo op. I saw it as just I just don't. It hurt me to see. Because maybe, you know, he was helping and we don't see, you know. But you're not showing us the help. So we are only seeing what you're showing us. And what we saw was you walking around speaking to people. Right after the most devastating hurricane. How am I to take that? How am I to deal with that? What am I to do with that? What you give me that intel there for? So now me I look upon it and me I put myself in the situation and said if I was just desolated and the government came to me, Prime Minister said, shake my hand and gave me a hug and tell me, say, we're gonna build back, we're gonna be stronger than ever. And then he gone about in business. And me still there saying a darkness. And now I'm put out my brain in people.
Yeah.
I put my brain in.
Yeah, I guess it's yeah. But when it comes to these whatever, they're gonna fly around, do what they're doing. As me say, in the first half, he was flying around, he had nothing given out, I think, until after when the supplies them come in, he was driving around and then after him I give out the things them. That's some I video them.
Okay, so I'm tell us, I stop watching because I was like, Jesus Christ, we can't deal with it.
Yeah, so there were some other videos where he was actually handing out tarpaulins and stuff.
Oh man, bro, I was cut up, bro. I'm telling you, I was like, you cut me, me never bleed, bro. Like I was like, what?
But think about it as a way of all right, the leader forwarding, your hurricane just forward, the leader coming and say, all right, we know what go on. Because people were cut off. So they were giving like a sense of hope, like, listen, we know what go on, we are come. So like it was like that. But because people are putting it on the, you know, I get it. Some people like, all right, this look like a photo op, this look like that, what you're doing. So I get that part of it.
Well, me, all right, or me put it, or me view it, right? This is my perspective still. I wish I wish I was the prime minister. I wish I was in charge because I would have done a lot more. And I know for a fact, even in preparation, I would have been doing a lot more because my mindset is way different from what I'm seeing. Maybe it would be different if I'm in power, but I'm saying like, bro, having facilities ready to go, commandeering stuff, having helicopters, having trucks and bulldozers. I'm thinking, I'm all right, hurricane I'm landing, supplies. Even if me head out first, your supplies can't be more than 2-3 hours behind me. You understand me? Because just like how my helicopter can land, the next helicopter can land. Just like how my vehicle can drive, another vehicle can drive. You can't tell me say you don't have access to supplies on the go. Even if me have to go a supermarket, I send out my soldiers or whoever to go commandeer that and bring it come. It a reach. CMD me touchdown, CMD supplies a touchdown. Yeah. That's my thing. CMD me touchdown, flashlights a touchdown. Wherever store, wherever hardware store, we are go feet. We are 10 feet. And it a reach. Just like how my helicopter touchdown, it a touchdown. Wherever 10 sell, it a touchdown. That is just me. So there's no, that's what I'm telling you from the get-go. There is no way I could be a prime minister or something like that, because there's no way I could sleep at night with people living like that under my watch. There's no way. If one of my youth them, me I like when I go with them. You understand? You ever see, you ever when the goat can't find a kid, right? You ever hear the goat walk up on them?
It might be a night.
Be a night, just a walk, he goat can't rest, he goat can't sleep. The goat haunted. I have to find the kid. There's no way I could rest. You understand? I just my personality. So now me, and I not blame nobody, me just I say that is government in general. You have to have a certain mindset to deal with these kind of situation. And everybody can deal with it. That's why I said to you, say, you ever look at reality, if you say, if you was a doctor, even if you got into being a doctor so you can save lives, save babies, save whoever, whatever. When you are an operating doctor, a surgeon or whatever, right? You're gonna save some, you're gonna lose some. Imagine if you were to take that home with you. How would you function if you lost the patient today and you have to go home and that fester, then you come back tomorrow again? You cannot. So you have to learn how to compartmentalize and say, all right, and everybody me can save. And I guess that is the way people in the government and stuff have to look on it. They isolate themselves and know, so watch, can't save everybody, Like Alka would have say, can't save the world. I talk a bit too much in it.
King J up. I said start already. You said me something a while ago. Hold on. You said me something a while ago. You said them Pinky them just analyzed the Dana Steer Town St. Anne. What?
Don't talk too already,
I take over time again.
You don't have to listen to me, I say me an idiot already, So I say my time.
What the hell?
So my time in a too rain, because you see what money.
Yeah, you're a prophet. Yo, give me my ladder numbers, okay?
I wish I could start this thing about that. I wish I could prophesy something that would benefit me. Can't take them foolish. But seriously though, going forward, what y'all are gonna experience and see. If when you think on a heart broken yet, get ready for reality. As someone I talk today, I mean I'm marking all on in that chat, You see who no? In that chat where I say, Ray, I'm on 2 months from now. I will put the ready feet.
Oh my God, he'll mark you guys because he gets back to me from 5 years ago. The fuck? See if you don't forget nothing.
I'm not forgetting nothing. Every comment want to make me mark that in my head. And 2 months, 3 months down the line, when you see the thing I collapse and I wait, then when you see when I come back and I'm going to look on the side and say, oh, okay. You never see it. You never see what happened. You feel like you can't see the truck and get out of control. Or the brake and go up on the truck. Brother, every time you go in your vehicle, you're supposed to check your brake. You're supposed to check your engine, check your gas, check everything. If you know you're a criminal, check if no bomb under it. Check if nothing in the muffler. Yes or no? Am I saying something wrong here?
No.
So, what you mean, check? What wrong with checking? Even if me I said certain things and it already a go so, then what wrong with me saying it? Am I saying something wrong? Am I not saying stuff that will benefit the people? So what wrong with stating it? Is that we don't want to talk? So I go on then. So if we lock off, on platform where we talk and give you opinion when if you have none. You see, them thing I may talk about it, you know. You know, that's style na hell, you know. And I really make the system program. Good enough.
Them something there.
And work out, you know, bro. That's why when the people them say, Ray, that's why I take a vaccine, you know. Remember, you know, I tell you, say, yo, I am not.
Me too.
Me only take the vaccine because I was given no choice. In order to travel, because for my kids, them, I'm busy for my daughter, but I have to take vaccine. So, all right.
We had to go with the floor. We got to see Alkaline. Woo-hoo.
There you go.
I wouldn't be able to go to Florida if I never took it.
Put my vaccine. Remember that? Remember? Yo, just to leave Florida, we were driving around trying to get a
Oh, yes. We had to go to clinic and get the paper for proof. And you were traveling domestic too? Or no, you're driving back to Jamaica, I think.
And I had to.
I was going to Canada.
Could not travel without it.
We couldn't go back to the countries we were from until we proved we had the vaccine, or had to do it again. I can't remember what I did. I think I had to get juke again.
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened.
I had to test so many times, it's ridiculous. And I was never.
I had it 4 times.
Not pro and not a supporter of it, but had to participate.
We had to.
In that social experiment. Imagine that. So,
but it was fun though. I can't lie. I was able to be. I had no traffic. I got to hotel discounts. Traveled half of Canada. It was fun still.
Oh well, I'm just telling people.
It was freedom.
I would complain, but then we live through the social experiments and go through it. Soon, you say I'm not about mark I beast. That's why I tell Dale, you know. When the mark of the beast come, I'm not gonna be one of them that's not gonna take it. I'm like, give me the mark of the beast.
It's already here. They said from the.
Give me the chip. Give me
the rapture.
That makes no sense because, as me telling you, people just attack. They just attack.
Remember when we got the bank cards with the chip CV? I was saying market to be from then, and I was like, I'll never use a bank card with a chip. I remember I said that.
When I'm on that first one,
and look where we are now.
Yeah, man. But you have a bank. You carry with the chip. More when I carry with the chip. Quick attack. Me want to carry with the chip. You understand? Them say, oh, no, get the iPhone. Me want iPhone. Because the thing about
and now we love chip. Chip is in our car key, every friggin' thing.
We all chip up.
Yeah, we all chip. Fully chip.
I chip on my shoulder, chip in my head, chip everywhere. I want y'all to understand these things, you know. So when we hear them attack, you know, I just people attack. The same people them where I say, oh, the mark of the beast, they say we're gonna line up and take that chip. So
hell yeah, those are the Brazilian passport guys. the ones that play like they're Malcolm X and Black Panther. They're the ones lining up.
But we're all right. Time is changing. Of course, we're going to go there. There's no way of when people attack. I'm just saying, okay, but what are you gonna do to stop it? Because it's coming. We know it's coming. It's
exactly.
And I'm not gonna shy away from it because we see what's going on. Like, yo, we chip, all right, give me a chip on night time. Yo, AI, yo, one of them can change off one of my hand or whatever. You
yeah, yeah, so like me, yo, dog. I want some other robotics there and some other
Bin can't change.
Like seriously, like Melos.
They say you want to be able to jump high and jump off a wall. Boom, bionic. My mother is showing off her new knees and her new back. A fucking technology she have in her body right now. My mother is doing road hard because she have her new back and her new knee. You see this?
Me want some nanotechnology in my blood. I want some nanotech where make y'all sense when danger, make y'all, you know, survival. I can't run up in me and just stay so you see me, I'm black it. You know what I mean?
You guys need. Who said they wanted a big body tech? Who said that in the chat? What? Oh, Tara.
Who that? CMPs are land this them are sure. Like how it look before and after. Well.
Play it again. Wow. Where's this?
I know.
Jamaica?
Yeah, man, Westmoreland, that man.
Shoot, I just zoomed in. I thought it was friggin' Haiti.
Yeah. Yo.
That is crazy.
You say, Melissa, tear off the greenery and turn it in a brownery.
Right? That looks like a forest fire. Isn't that crazy? That they look like they're going through fall right now, getting ready for winter.
Now, Game of Thrones, man. The long winter,
Winter is here. Mhm.
long night,
Winter is
long
coming.
legacy.
That is crazy. And so it's just winds that ripped off all those leaves and grass and mud and wow.
Something, as I said, like my wife was complaining, Rome was complaining while the hurricane was going on. She's complaining that it was burning her eyes because they went outside.
Mhm.
Got zinc did I lift up off one of their family house and then did out their help out and whatever, and they were complaining that it was burning them eyes, and they were saying like they've never burned them eyes before. So what's up with this rain? And I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
this is weird, right? See, like it's one thing to have leaves that just friggin' blow off and whatever, but this looks like I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It looks like
Now,
acid dropped on it.
exactly. I don't want to say it, but it seems like whatever. Normally, when rainfall, even if like 7 days after the rainfall, it shouldn't be brown. The grass should be green. Like it's not making sense.
Yeah.
It looked like
That's what I
whatever.
said. Looks like this is what it looks like in Canada right before winter's about to start and all our things are dying, but they'll grow back again
Yeah,
in spring.
like nuclear holocaust type
Yeah,
of
this is
thing
definitely
or something
Holocaust.
like that, where it's like, oh, the land is suffering and on the pain. Like, why is the land in pain? Why is the land showing pain? It's water. Greenery should be bright. Why is it like?
Like the grass should have been thank you and for all of this stuff, you know? Things
I,
can't flood out, but the green will be there.
hey, listen, I'm
This
here
is
for conspiracy.
crazy.
At this point,
But it looks like a forest fire.
as I say, look like someone said there's something in it or some chemical,
Mm,
sodium, and that's what I was wondering. And conspiracy people, maybe that hurricane stayed over the sea and picked up a little bit too much of that salt water and did not filter it
that's
out
a
and
good point. That's
pour
a
some
good
salt
point.
water on the land.
The salt
So
could do that.
sodium in
That's a
the
very good
water.
point. Mm-hmm.
So just saying,
That's a
and I
good
like you
point.
have any. I mean, I know if no EPA person out there testing the rainwater, and would they even, and even if they did, would they? You know what? Yeah, deal. I hear department them thing, yeah, bro. You see me?
The conspiracy. They love them things.
I know not about nothing for your chat, Alright, so DJ Killer B say for a conspiracy channel. That's interesting. Like
Oh
I
my
said,
God, we've been confused. Give
um
how long we are talking
I know it's funny. That's a funny
from
statement.
day one, man.
We have always been like that. We have always
Especially
spoken.
when me and Cvia chat, that's even worse. Because when we're ready, we could go down rabbit holes.
We've been doing this for years, so unless something has
Years.
changed that I don't know about, like we've always spoken openly about stuff like this, where we worry about government involvement and stuff like that. So you know if you are said, then basically all of a sudden no, we can't comment on what we are seeing, or we should deny our lying eyes or our lying ears. Like, so there's nothing fishy about what went on. It's all natural. And you know that for a fact. And there's no possibility that there could have been any nefarious activity. I'm just asking because
Yet almost everybody around the world is saying that, mind you. There's a lot of people from different countries that I'll say this is man-made.
so I'm saying how can we rule out the possibility, even if it's just a theory or possibility? How can we rule it out when we know that human beings are capable of these type of activities? Why would we give anybody the benefit of the doubt? That it's so crazy. For years we have been saying that there's an LGBTQ Q agenda in Jamaica being funded by organizations. And it was Donald Trump Dodge Department that confirmed it. And then now everybody's like, see that them are fund this and them are fund that. But it was only conspiracy until it was proven. See, it's all conspiracy until it's proven or confirmed.
And that's called critical thinking.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I just cut a while ago. You look a request go on out. You see me? So we don't figure.
Where a woman them a fight.
No, I don't know.
Whatever.
People.
You know,
I
Patsy and
what
Susie.
friend, you're like, what the hell was that?
Killer Bees, he said, we over here, I run
Send a link.
the channel, yeah.
Make him call in.
My bro, big bro, call in, man, come educate we, know. If we're wrong,
I want to talk about.
Educate we. Yo, listen, I'm not afraid of being wrong. If I'm wrong, just come put me upon game, put me upon point. If me I say something, and you know better and have the intel or whatever, then share it, bro. Don't make we out here attack reckless and whatever. Just come break it down for we, bro. That's all I say. Anybody who know best, if say know better, do better. You know? So what I say to me.
Oh, it was being said.
No, when I talk about it, I talk about the fact that you know, the greenery, the ground. And I'm saying like when Roma them did that complaint, said that the water was burning them eyes, you know, like the result of the hurricane, I would have expected the green grass and stuff to be, you know, glowing. Instead, it looks like something devastated the ground, like the ground has suffered, the earth has suffered, the greenery. Look at
oh, that's what not about the greenery. I don't know too much about science and whatever, but is it? I don't know. It's a possibility that the wind force or whatever destroy those greenery, or with the water that was beating the place, or
I don't know.
With those winds, you know, that have turned that tornado, you know, because tornado was in this time, you know.
Yeah,
You
but
see me?
grass.
And he mentioned the salt.
Salt, I never salt in our water.
Which
It
remember,
look like acid bonnet.
Melissa picked up a lot of salt in that goddamn sea.
That's what I said.
She picked up
She
a lot of
started out
salt.
there a while. Maybe she pick up a lot of salt. That's what that makes sense.
So it's basically seawater.
Yeah, because I said it looked like that's what winter looks like. Dia, like I have to put my fall video up, but like how it's getting ready to go from fall to winter, this would be like getting ready for winter right now. And Jamaica shouldn't look like this. It looked like acid, but then TV said the salt, you know, sodium.
Yes, it's salt. I think this is salt. It's all salt that, and this is down in Bluefields, Westmoreland. So I think the salt, stuff like that. The grasses and.
That's all I can think of. A lot of salt in it because it was burning them eyes. So me I say maybe some salt in it. But with that said, I don't know how it's supposed to work or not work. So me can't say nothing. That's what I say. If Killer Bees,
you have nothing to compare it to. Yeah.
So what was he saying is I don't know what he was saying. That was it.
It's
a lot of mudslide, but so not every year has had mudslide. Sir, go out there again.
CV, I have a question for you.
Go through me, General.
What are your thoughts on Cartel supposed to come and save Jamaica and he's sitting on the beach side with palm trees?
No, my thought on that. Why would Vibes Cartel be coming to save Jamaica? Vibes Cartel is not obligated.
What you mean?
Anybody, I've heard a lot of nonsense. People asking where alkaline is and a whole bunch of nonsense. I know why people look to entertainers, but at the same time, entertainers are not obligated to do a goddamn thing. That's the government's job. You know, some people talk about everybody need for help. No, everybody don't need for help. You know who need for help? The government need for help. Other people, yes, their aid is welcome, but the only entity that is obligated is the Jamaican government. That's why we elect them in the first place, to deal with stuff like this.
But see, we break down this already to the people. Them I say, yo, there's less taxpayer in the country. So you know, feel like say, yo, it's rough for the government to take care of everything.
No. right? Rough on the government with what? Remember, there are contingencies placed upon all of these things happening, right? The government done Nigel Clark, then we have the cat ban, we have insurance, we have a whole bunch of stuff. This is why them can't hand out the money, because they have the money, right? However, what I'm saying to you is government have an habit of doing stuff. And for example, the reason why food is so expensive is because of government involvement. What am I speaking of? Because people may only talk facts, you know, if you believe me. Anything, like if you buy a car, right? If you buy a car in, say, New York City, and the tariffs, tax and tariffs and stuff like that double the cost by the time you ship it down, practically, or close to it. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So in order to get certain things, there's tariffs on it. So for example, if I go to the hardware store, right, in Jamaica, and I take my American card, right, bank card, credit card, whatever, and I order cement or steel or stuff like that, there is a 20% or 15% tariff on it. Even though I'm physically in the store buying it, there's a tariff on it. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, man.
So I want you to understand that the government, right, they have the ability to increase and decrease costs of stuff. So when it comes to cement and labor, putting on a project, say building the roads, right, because of how they do it and how they allocate funds, it costs a lot more. So if you, as a regular person, are gonna build a house and it costs you 5 million, if the government
more,
if the government ability to cost 20 million.
yeah, and not even that too. They have to use certain types of material, certain types of brands, certain types of this, where you can just say, okay, does Jack or Susie have it cheap? You know, like there's certain rules, certain contracts, all kind of something.
Because what they're doing is contracting and working with people.
Yeah, they have contracts they can't break.
So when you sign, say for example, a hospital, right, sign a contract with Johnson & Johnson. So even if Johnson & Johnson is selling whatever at a higher cost, saying you could get a generic medication, whatever, from, say, them sign with Tylenol, and you can get aspirin, right? Because you're signed, even if they're selling it at an higher cost and you can get a generic brand less, the contract stands and you have to work off of the contract. So this is how government work. And I'm saying that to say, right, the government has the ability to forego all of that. They can actually get it done cheaper than you can get it done, but they choose not to.
It's a business.
So if you're gonna treat the thing like a business and do what like they normally do, then that's my issue. I believe that in these cases, you can turn factories into, like literally, Jamaica, under contract. MELISA ask, I don't know. From the last time I check, I just ask, I don't know. Does Jamaica produce zinc? Do we produce aluminum?
Probably.
Do we produce aluminum?
Kaiser backside supposed to still up and running.
No, we produce.
EBM, I don't know about now, but
we produce alumina. I've always
alumina.
So I want to know if I haven't been years. I haven't done any research in over 10 years, so I don't know.
I still have Alcan and them places here.
Yeah, because they produce, but alcohol. All of them they produce alumina, not aluminum. So my question is: have we developed or got the go ahead to make aluminum over the past 20 years? There, please, make a look at research about that. Does Jamaica produce aluminum? So this is a very important question for those who don't realize it. The cost of zinc, importing zinc and stuff like that. You see the issue there. How can the government facilitate it cheaper if we don't make it, if we are sourcing it from other places, shipping it into the country? I say the cost go up, Now I understand how I go on. I hope I pay attention to that. So simple things like that. Why you think sugar and certain things cost certain things? Because it's being based on American price with tariffs and stuff coming back into the country for a lot of these stuff. So the costs go up. When I want a bully beef, check the price of a bully beef in a New York and check the price of the bully beef in a Jamaica.
I even have to bring bully beef from Canada sometime and Aki because it's cheaper in Canada than America.
Check what I go on. The prices, them are balance the prices too much because it's based on the US dollar. So when things are based on the US dollar, you have to kind of understand, say, if it costs $2 in a US, they want to sell it for $300, $400 out here. Well, obviously, variation in it. If beef scarce and stuff like in America, they will jack up the bully beef price and stuff like that. $8, $9, $10.
Yeah, if you get it like from Cleveland and Detroit, certain places that don't have the community, they charge more.
Yeah, so now, so that's showing us the people, the government. So when me, I
tell you, they let do the research, I'm going to watch a cat fight.
Yeah, they have women that fight for him outside.
Nobody night chat could even answer the question. In 2025, does Jamaica produce aluminum? Let me see. All right, it says no. In 2025, Jamaica does not produce aluminum metal, but it continues to be a major producer of bauxite and alumina. And I'm saying this to say to y'all, if you not get what me just I tell you now. From I was a boy, I'm 44-year-old. Grew up next to Alco, Jamalco. 44 years of exporting bauxite in my life. We are export alumina, the white dust. For 44 years of my life, Jamaica produce aluminum. I'm a mash up my bumbuckler computer. What wrong with you?
Yeah, remember, you have a Kaiser bauxite company I sent on to, you know.
All can and them place there, brother.
Yeah.
All them do.
I have some waiting in the St. Catherine, how you call the place there?
Yes, I show
Where you call the place where them say the mud lake, the CV, Ballinstead?
Yeah.
So that, yeah.
So I ask people them this. With that said, go on. How can we as an island depend on aluminum? Who produce one of the world's biggest bauxite producer of alumina? We make aluminum, but we don't make aluminum, and we depend on aluminum.
That's crazy.
I just want you. So that's why when people are talking, I'm like, bro, y'all can't see it or what? Like, how?
And if it could have been done, the Chinese probably would have did it already. There's something there.
The reason why,
and you know, they would have took the opportunity.
Jamaica can.
They can, but they don't have the resources or the people to do it.
They do. That's not the issue. It's already contracted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Chinese would have took it if they could.
Yeah, the contracts
are
here. So when Jamal could get the contract, I don't know if 10, 20 years, the contract could live for 500 years. They own these lands, own it. The people don't own. In a Clarendon, not for the people them live on, and Jamal could relocate the people them. To this day, may I tell you that. And they don't have the titles for the land. Jamal hasn't issued them. My wife, 70
yeah, same thing with the farm. Same thing with the farming, Simone. When we used to ship out things and things that Jamaica did not prosper. You see me, but I don't know, yeah, man. Them cut down everything, yeah, man. You see.
Mama, hear what I tell you now. Jamal can relocate the people, them, right?
Yeah.
Me go so booming a dog. I'm far back at Jamaica before me they do the Nexus. I want house me that go build. So me end up do Nexus, you know. House me far back with my millions. So me I go build my house. Never place up at them, forget what you call it, right? And
up at them be showground, that's also.
Yeah, no, but they have land, Jamaica have land where them distribute up that side there. So for grandmother they get a acre and they split up in a 4. So half a acre still did it, right? So quarter acre for build pan. So if build a house pan a quarter acre land. So me go so boom now and say, all right, I could facilitate this. Got the lawyer office, this, that, blah, 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 do the real process, right? Because obviously you're out there say I try to do it properly. So you want to forget the floor plan. So in order to forget the floor plan, the blueprint, the architecture to do whatever, you know, say you need to get the permit in the first place. In order to get the permit to go ahead to do this, then you need the land, the title for the land. Jamal has not distributed those titles yet. It's a whole process to try to get the go ahead. So the process was annoyed. I just like, yeah, screw that. That is why I ended up in business rather than building a house, because it was like, yo, this is insane. Well, I have the land and if you build, we can just build on it, you know. But then if you start build on it and the stop order come, they them come and put stop order and them thing there and a bag of foolish, you know, make no sense. You understand that you are getting in trouble and them thing there. Cause I say big house a bill a man put on decor tile all the way up to top and the man then come and put stop order.
You're lucky they didn't knock it down.
You're not gonna knock it down a year and then can't go knock it down a years, but you can't build it no further once them say Ray. Once them tell us say use.
So my uncle claimed the land of Brownstone. I see him thing a backside land too. When Kaiser they take them land and send them go a Brownstone and them thing there, isn't me?
Yeah.
I like this a nigga alone want build on the land, Simon. But then my guy here, I say, yo, I build my house beside your house, you know, man. I say, yo, yeah, go over hill over there, so that.
Are you
Land
serious?
go away over hill. Yeah. I say, yo, boy, we are talking about.
Wow.
I say, yo, I build my house right there, so beside your one. And I say, yo, but you're not brown. You're not brown. Your mother are brown.
That's what he said?
Keep on the land, dog. Yeah, I say, all right, keep on the land. You see me?
Brother, that me I try to show no how. So when the people talk about relocation, you know,
rebuild,
I'm like, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
The way people murder people for land here.
Them not know what time, you know.
I'm not do it, Simon.
No, but I'm saying that the average person does that. So what's gonna happen with the whole country if I do this?
Then, bro, like this whole thing in these parishes after this hurricane, just know when the thing kind of circle along and at this the madness, I went this the storm I go on now. Just wait till it get calm. And when it get calm, people will get dark. You hear me? I tell you, man, I get chopped up over land and all sorts of same thing. You hear me? I tell you, no. You better be careful.
So that's why I say Simon, the people need people serve your land, and then now all the land them are gonna serve here when somebody part of land them in a mudslide and all of them things they like, where you gonna claim?
That's what I said. They gotta make sure the structure is even safe because all this burying making house on a fucking river. Like what the hell?
Yeah. But most of them people, this is the situation, you know. Enough of them big house there, and enough of them are capture land, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to see out the east, you know, CV.
And that's what's important about surveying land.
Some house up in a capture land, the boy, you're not even a millionaire uptown. Now have them the house there, man. You see me?
Yeah, I know I say when the hurricane was forwarding, when I tell you, I say, bro, I say them people who have them pretty big house and then sitting there, you know. Go with them, you know, me tell you, know. Yo, see all the brother from the ER video have him nice house on the beachfront there. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I say, what a lick out the wall, bro. I see man carry them BMW this and stuff.
That's fucked up.
Oh, see, I when them show the picture of Black River, like Black River used to look, and then the devastation. I say, yo, me never know that. So the scene on a Black River pretty dog. I say, God, fuck me there. You see me?
Place nice though, and then
the place nice dog. I say, yo, if I that them do, them gonna build some hotel long this our nice beach property them gonna get do. You see me?
That's gonna be a good look for the government, but bro, it doesn't show you a dog. That's why people have to humble in their life, because you can't have everything, brother. You know?
And lose it tomorrow.
And lose it, yeah.
Yeah, God. The poor people, like them think it up. I know them no up.
I remember all the people them the business. Yo, may I tell you, say the insurance company, them the people that run with that. No claims people now get. You see me?
I got in a car accident. I got in a car accident Jamaica 10 years. I got in a car accident 10 years ago in Jamaica, and it was the other person's fault. The insurance company didn't even answer their fucking phone. Those people on a regular business day, you can't get hold of insurance, much less now.
So now with this a disaster,
that was 10 years ago.
Remember said the hurricane will come Florida what day, you know. Well, I think we mash up. Yeah, we think we mash up Sarasota. Them not do flood insurance again.
Look at the fire claims from California when it burned out the other day. Nobody could get. Yeah, nobody got shit.
Yeah,
insurance company said, "Oh, you didn't cover it. You didn't cover this. You didn't get fire this, and you didn't get that." You
know what I'm going to say, Simone? Actor nature. Yep. That's what I'm going to say.
They're definitely gonna. They're not even answering the phone. So I'm telling you, they didn't even answer the phone. Insurance. No, I would love to hear if anyone says the insurance fixed my house. That's what I would love to see a news on.
What?
A Jamaican insurance company fixed somebody's house and gave them the money.
Yeah.
That would be a miracle. Deal.
Yeah, deal. Go watch the mansion, isn't it?
Insurance. I want to say insurance or any life I know still, car. We don't want to get more in a discussion, car. The insurance something I've got to talk about later on, you know, car.
Yeah, we should discuss it later.
Yeah. You have got to drop it on DNR CV.
I thought you go on night time, man.
We have a discussion about that.
One vulture, you know, we're active, you know. Vulture that,
one
you know.
vulture.
Yeah.
CB, I didn't even, I didn't know.
Viral like Simone.
I was about to talk about that. I never knew all this time, you know, because I was away. I just found out like on Monday. I had no idea there is so much views on the friggin' thing. And all the comments in the comment section. Yo, people were invested in what the fuck?
Yeah, you missed part 2.
Yeah, I missed part 2. I watched it. No, Deal made me watch it, but I didn't know. I missed actually being a part of it. But I didn't know it went viral, and they were so angry.
Yeah, part 2 got
viral. Watch you up, Pete?
I know. You are LeBron. I miss. What's your name again? I miss Guyanese. And then
I thought that was it. I thought he just did that part.
Yeah, part 2. Miss Guyanese and LeBron,
and
Sir Detta Life, and Shinji, and all of them, Josie, and all of them.
CV Vulture that too.
Everything vulture, my friend. Everything
vulture.
One vulture.
So TV, they thought they could charge you with copyright, not knowing that you vulture it from your own vulture channel. That was
vulture, double vulture, and triple vulture. I
want my deal strike.
Well, I know about Fairly Life paper. I drop a link to the latest vulturation. Gaza open interview with Vice Cartel. Me vulture that.
I hope you compared it to the Brando interview.
Yo, that about the vulture again.
CV, you know, say Batty face a blush when him see Cartel, and when Cartel say Agman, Cartel a blush off Agman.
Father.
Eh?
Yo, listen. Bless
up.
Bye.
Yeah, I big up Big Bang Josie, you know.
Okay, active.
Yeah.
People, do the right thing, you know. Do the right thing, people. Click on the link and go watch that video there. You see me? And check out. You see me? Like even this video, you know. We'll have to chop this up, you know, and see me and say, yeah. So, work I get put in. Blessings and respect to one another. Stay tuned to other channel them. Vulture them active. You know what I say? Love and respect to everybody. I'm out.
Demon, tougher than Leon. Jay got the links big like the mafia, them have a Russia. Flatline pan the machine working here. That a press is something pan him chest and ball look here, watch jump up together, somebody I go pay. From them, disobey. Now love when man go fi boy, pop it off and fire. Walk the walk, talk the talk, dance size up, that one up. of them 6 daddy want me check it out. Rascal, dirty shelly pussy out of order. Bust up a mini can is a blood bath. And I kill off a bury the pussy, cause him love down.